Okay guys, let's roll. I'm going to do something now I never ever thought I would do, and that is to ask you to go to a YouTube channel that is run by a lefty. The reason I'm going to ask you to go there is because it sums up the kind of people that got us in the mess we are in today. Let me read you the description from the guy's channel. When a migrant hotel opened just 200 meters from my home, everything I thought I knew about politics, safety and community changed. I went from a lifelong left-leaning centrist to a single-issue voter on illegal immigration after witnessing what happened in my own neighborhood. I'll just play a little bit of the clip for you guys.
Citizen journalist who's gone to the hotel on YouTube, and when they were in the hotel, when they did a tour, they went in, as they do, and in one of the rooms there was this sign on the wall, which is a sign for free condoms in the hotel or available by a local charity, and that's a sign on the wall in the Migrant hotel 200 meters from my house. So that was day one. Not pleasant. Okay, now bear in mind I've got a family. That park is where my kids will go to play. It's off limits.
Okay, so rightfully the guy is concerned about a migrant hotel just 200 meters from where he lives. Now, I've watched this video in its entirety, and I must be honest, the guy is intelligent, articulate, and I believe everything he says to be truthful and genuine. But I learned a little bit about him as I watched the video, about his background. He's, I suppose he is what you could call a privileged white man. He appears to have been brought up in a good family, travelled the world, and attended international schools. I met someone like him once before I worked with, a really nice chap. And this person seems to be a nice chap as well, apart from his strange, weird political beliefs. But he's been brainwashed by the environment that he was brought up in. As I said, he went to internationalist schools, living with similar kind of people from all around the world, all different ethnicities and languages, and thought those were typical of the typical people of the countries they came from. After completing his education, he went to work in the city where I worked. I worked for S.G. Warburg's, J.P. Morgan. Didn't know anything about them at the time, about the history of them, but I did. But the people I worked with were of a similar kind. They'd had privileged upbringings, and they were working with people from all over the world who were educated to a similar degree, and they all shared the same common sort of beliefs. Where it gets interesting as he narrates his story, and it really is a riveting story, and I recommend you listen to it all. Is where he explains at the beginning that the village he's moved to, where he's speaking from, I don't know where, he chose it after great thought, much looking around, and chose it for its scenery and for its peacefulness. And he was living there very, very happy until a migrant hotel opened just 200 meters from where he lived. Now it's interesting to watch this man. He's beginning to look at the red pill, isn't he? Because he is now experiencing at first hand what diversity really means. And he doesn't like it one little bit. He talks about his political beliefs and his political leanings and describes him as being centre-left. He's the kind of white liberal that's doing real damage to this country. But that said, he's intelligent, articulate, and his feelings are genuine. And this one video is an excellent example of what happens when a migrant hotel opens up in your community. It's superb. Now, as I said, I wouldn't normally recommend viewers to subscribe to a site or to a person like this, but I feel you must subscribe to it to follow him on his journey. So it's this video, The Day I Lost Faith in the System, a migrant hotel opened near my home, is part one of a 4-part series. I urge you to watch this video in full, subscribe to his channel, and let's see where his journey takes us. Meanwhile, you have been listening to Paul Morris, Voice of the British Resistance. Like, subscribe, and comment. It's the only way I'm going to break through the algorithm, guys, if you help me. Okay, bye now. Be seeing you. Stay strong. I hope this guy toughens up.